I guess at some point I would have realized I'm recording the back of the damn ring light, but I never looked up yet. Anyway, welcome to Window Watching the Weekend for all the signs. Starting from the Aries going down to the Pisces. Okay. So let's get right into it. Timestamps will be in the comments after the video as per usual. Like the video. You drop a comment if you're feeling guided to. Subscribe to the channel because you'll love it here. Duh. All right, Aries. Let's see. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do you need to know for the weekend energy? Aries, Aries, Aries. Emotions make you cry sometimes. I don't know what that's about. That's for somebody. The Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Somebody's got to change the perspective here with this Page of Swords energy. And the Page of Swords says they're feeling sorry here. Somebody's feeling sorry or regret about some type of defensive energy now that they have this new perspective. In this new perspective, somebody wants to see something be growing or something grow, expand in an equal give and take. They want it to shift, work out differently. Only because of this newfound perspective that they got. Aries. The Magician. The King of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Virgo, Gemini energy with the Magician. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Swords on the bottom. Judgment. Somebody could be dealing with a Libra. To the Seven of Swords. Seven of Cups. I mean, confusion, illusion, unsureness. Not sure what to choose. Somebody's decision to, or somebody's indecisiveness with this Seven of Cups energy is the reason. I want to call this person a Libra. A final judgment call has been made with this air sign person. And I feel like something ended with between this air sign, this Libra person, and I'm assuming Aries, okay? And now something's over. This person is getting fairness, balance, and equal give and take, and something new. And now you want to fight. It's like now somebody want to fight for something. Now that they getting it somewhere else. The Magician. This is how you got all the, and when you hit in the Magician energy, you got all the tools you need. It's just a matter of manifesting it. It's action behind your thoughts. Somebody might need to put some action in it. They failed to put action. Maybe they just, it's all fantasy. They're not acting on shit. They're just feeling it and thinking it. Somebody could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles. What's this Magician energy? And the Judgment. The Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Definitely a Libra somewhere that somebody's dealing with. But there's the judgment call. There's that final judgment call being made. There's the Four of Swords. See, somebody feels like, which is very accurate in the situation, somebody feels like the judgment was made, but you didn't have all the information. Some of the information was underlying. It was underlying, but The person had the information, but they wanted you to speak on it. They wanted you to stand and step into the truth. That's what they wanted. But that was failed. Like you failed to do that. So you could, whoever, now that person has the mentality that if they just, you only made that choice because you lacked all the evidence. Some of it was unknown. But the fact is, you knew, you just wanted somebody to say it, or vice versa. They knew that the love was there, but they wanted you to come out your mouth and say that, right? And somebody failed to do that, even though they had all the tools that they needed. They failed to take the action. They failed to move. And now they're feeling like, well, I could just say it now. But I don't know if that's going to go the way they feel it will. Because I feel like that person then moved on. And they're in some balance ship somewhere else. Or that's the end of part. That's what's taking place. And what's the Four of Swords? The Six of Swords. See, it still comes up as a 10. The Chariot, the Moon, and the Page of Swords. High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Swords. See, somebody stay trapped in fear. There was intuition trying to lead them to a perspective in which it will work out. And then the Four of Swords being clarified as the Six of Swords. Calmer waters, where the waters are no longer choppy, but that still creates a 10 with the 4 and the 6. The Chariot says somebody's still moving on, leaving some shit behind. The Moon is unknown, mysterious. And the Page of Swords. I feel like, yes, this is what that person is saying. Like, yes, it was unknown, it was mysterious, it was secretive, but I already could see it because my intuition already let me in on the look. Like, this person knew. It wasn't about them knowing or not knowing. It was about you being bold enough or brave enough to say it. Right? They wanted to hear you say it. That's what that was about. Tell me about this King of Pentacles energy. Seven of Swords. Somebody could be dealing with an earth sign that you wanted to say. You wanted them to say it. Like, you could have earth in your chart. Hey, Miss King. Oh, thank you. I don't know why. Yeah, the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. And then the Three of Pentacles. See, there's an earth sign here, or there's an Aries with earth in their chart. And there's like somebody sabotaged the situation because they didn't simply just take charge or take boss up, be the emperor that they were supposed to be to make this work out, to build on this. They sabotaged their wish fulfillment by failing to listen to their intuition so that it could work out in a way that it should have. Talking about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody did this because they were very defensive to something that was coming in their life to be solid, solidified. And it's all because of fear. So now fear then had them sabotaging some shit that's good for them. And they just didn't take charge of it. Eight of Swords. This is somebody just afraid of building or growing something that leads to a death in the future. So they're looking at the worst of shit. So tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like it's like the Judgment is about a reaping what you sow energy. So, but this Nine of Pentacles feels like what that would be for the situation. Whereas, and it'd be somebody's feeling like they're better off on their own. And maybe that was the case, or maybe they was just too afraid to go to a situation that could turn to a Ten of Swords in the future, which looks like it turned into a Ten of Swords anyway because you failed to invest, because you stayed guarded. So you still got the Ten of Swords that you was avoiding, trying to avoid it, rather. So I feel like that Nine of Pentacles is the energy, this masculine energy put out in the beginning, and now there's a feminine energy putting it out. Somebody who's now, that they're still facing the Ten of Swords. Now somebody's going to focus on themselves and worry about what makes them happy, because trying to have this equal give and take, trying to invest or grow with an equal give and take with you, or you them has been nothing but heartbreaking, and now it's time that somebody else goes out and focuses on what makes them happy, what emotionally fulfills their needs. Somebody could be dealing with this water sign. We got Leo, and somebody's restricting and being strong, using their willpower to close the cycle out. And there's the King of Pentacles again with his Nine of Pentacles. Same shit right there. You want to be by yourself, then be by yourself. I feel like that changes for this King of Pentacles when he realized that he's the Emperor and this is the Empress. And now he want to be the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. You see, motherfuckers, they like the discernment that they need, and they don't be moving with it. Thank you, Miss King. They don't be moving with that discernment, and people be making decisions based off leaning on to their own understanding, and that's what they shouldn't do. Then later on, they get the perspective that they needed all along, and they try to go back and fix some shit, and that shit don't want to be there no more. Why? Because according to this, the motherfucker they're invested. They tried to grow this equal give and take and wound up heartbroken. And why they wound up heartbroken is because somebody got this energy as I'm better off on my own than dealing with you. So it don't matter. Even you bringing this energy, somebody's still trying to make that shit work with you. Still trying to have an equal give and take. Still trying to find ways to make it grow for them to end up with their feelings hurt. They just said, fuck you, fuck this. I'm going to go find out what I like, what I want to do, what makes me smile for once. Because trying to make you smile ain't making them smile back or some shit in that nature triangle, you know. It's something like that. It's like somebody's taking too long to act, and by the time it's like you snooze, you lose. That's what it is. Somebody's snoozing, and now they're going to be losing. Because the person that they're going to want back is going to be off into some new shit, doing something else. Receiving that energy you should have been giving. And now you'll sit back and watch somebody else receive the love that you should have. Like, ain't that a bitch? That's when it all hit you. That's when it all set in. That's when it matters that you've been out here hurting people feeling. I'm sorry, but not sorry. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. That's the energy right there. Like, you was just fine when you was doing it, so fuck you. You don't worry about me now that I'm doing it. All right, let's move to the Taurus, people. Okay. Window watch of the weekend for the Taurus people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I'm in love. It seems like that song with it, that I don't know what that song is, but it seems like they remade it to Girl, You's a Window Shopper. But it's an old school song. And the lady says something about I'm in love. But it's not. He remade the song. Dang. I can't pick the song up. What's up? I don't need to play. I think this is it. I can't play it because I don't be want to be copyrighted. That is. She go, I've been thinking about you, and there ain't no doubt about it. I'm in love. That song is called, that's an old school song. Her name is Evelyn Champagne King, and it's called I'm in Love. I'm like, I know if they just give me a little bit of the song, I'll find it. It might take me a while sometimes, though. Sometimes it take me a while. I'm just glad that sometimes wasn't tonight. Because I don't feel like looking all night. I would have, but I'm glad I ain't got to. That's what, I don't know, somebody, that's for somebody up in here. Okay, somebody in love, Taurus, cross watcher, Taurus people. Somebody in here in love. There ain't no doubt about it. Maybe you was questioning it at first, like, am I in love? Is this love? If this isn't love, then tell me what it is. Can I be dreaming or just plain crazy? LOVE, and what it means to me. It took me like 4 minutes to find a song for y'all. The Queen of Cups is out here in reverse with the Ten of Wands. Somebody's emotionally withdrawn from a situation due to something being heavy. Something weighing heavy on a person. Something's too heavy, so they're emotionally withdrawing from it because it's been long enough or too long. Somebody could also need to grow up or have some type of insecurities going on, which could be putting a burden or weight on you, Taurus person. Okay, with this Knight of Pentacles, that's Taurus energy. Why is this Queen of Cups sitting here in reverse? There ain't no doubt about it. I'm in love. It's the devil with the King of Cups to the Sun. Leo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody could be obsessed with you. I don't. I'm gonna just blame it on the woman in this case. I'm sorry. She's the one up in reverse. Okay. Somebody could be obsessed with you, or they're dealing with toxic patterns of being immature, insecure, and allowing that to get the best of their emotions. I'll say that. And then sometimes when people do that, they say shit that they can't take back. Okay, boom. So, but then there is a masculine energy who is a little bit more emotionally intelligent. Okay, I'll say that. And then the sun card. The sun card is bringing out some awareness, some illumination, some exposure of some sort. This might be where the person says they love somebody. Maybe he don't care if she act like it. Justice to the Queen of Swords. Somebody's dealing with a Libra. There's exposure that somebody's expressing, or the truth is being exposed. Like, I feel like somebody's doing this on their own with the Emperor taking charge. Somebody said something. Are they cutting somebody out from the past? Somebody's past end is coming to a pass. I mean, past is coming to an end, so that they can work with somebody. I don't know if this is so that they can work with somebody else, or I don't know what the heck. But the king, I mean, the Ace of Swords is feeling like there's the Emperor here cutting severing the ties, walking away from something. Something from the past that's called bringing in the Ten of Swords. And I don't know I just know the Sun card is something that's being exposed. So who's the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords. Somebody's divorced. Or somebody's marriage has come to an end. Because they were stabbed in the back. So I feel like maybe this Queen of Cups is not emotionally immature or insecure. Maybe she's just like self-focused. But the King of Cups likes her. He really likes her. And the devil could represent that she's afraid to invest her emotions in a situation. And then the Sun card is exposing. Because now it's starting to look like this. There's a Queen of Pentacles. There's a Taurus woman here who's been through some things, which is why she's showing up in the Queen of Swords energy, which is her being maybe a little cold, a little bitter, a little harsh, okay? But then it's the Queen of Pentacles nonetheless. Because Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles with the Justice card, she's experienced some type of betrayal, some harsh betrayal, some painful betrayal. And then the Eight of Pentacles, she's just like trying to get herself back together, get back on track, or if she's just focusing on work. Ten of Wands. Something's weighing heavy on somebody. There's an Emperor here. Something's weighing heavy on you. Ten of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Wands. Something's weighing heavy on this Emperor. I don't know if that's you, Taurus. That's Aries energy to the moon. Pisces, Cancer. Something's unknown. Something's mysterious, but it's burdened. Somebody's like constantly. I feel like this is somebody thinking about something. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Clarifying the Ten of Wands. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Somebody could be dealing with a fire sign. High Priest is like intuition. The burdens come from intuition or the receiving of communication of your intuition about this Knight of Wands energy. Somebody's not reliable. Somebody's flighty. The moon says somebody's flighty and they've been keeping it a secret, or somebody's not reliable. What's the moon energy? The Two of Wands. People have been keeping their choices, movements, and decisions secret. Five of Wands. Competition, opposition. I feel like this. So Taurus, this could be you. I don't know if you keeping your shit secret. I feel like you can have options, or you making choices, movements, and decisions that's gonna cause people to fight over you or bring drama into a situation. And somebody's not here for that, or this is you not here for this, and somebody else is doing it. What's this Knight of Wands? This could be a Leo here, a Gemini. I feel like somebody you was having, maybe it's a friend or was a friend, you was having a good time with them at some point. But now, yes, somebody, a third energy could have entered the picture, but I feel like somebody's now restricting and cutting somebody the fuck off. Because something changed here. Somebody, a switch up or some shit like that. King of Pentacles, Taurus, masculine energy. Clarifying. Then the Queen of Wands with the Two of Swords and the Magician. So the Taurus masculine or some masculine could have a choice between two people, or intuitively you need to make a decision. You're at the crossroads here, and there's two things you can do, but intuitively you need to do what you're being told to do it intuitively, because you got the tools you need to manifest. It's like Five of Pentacles. It's like it's something about taking a loss or being hurt in some way. I feel like this is financially. And it's for opportunity or some type of loyalty. Something that matters. Something. Queen of Cups to the world. To the King of Wands. The King of Swords. To the Fool card. So something's a sacrifice, but I feel like what you're sacrificing it for is way much worth what you're losing, and you'll get it back anyway. What is this Five of Swords? The Six of Pentacles. That's what they're telling them. He'll take a loss or she'll take a loss. Five of Pentacles, but the Six of Pentacles, you'll be gifted back more. So you'll be, see how you moving up. Yes, Five of Pentacles, but then you're going to the Six, on up to the Seven. It's like you know you're going to get that back. Tenfold, morefold, whatever fold. Page of Cups. Something's balanced. Something's growing. Something's emotions. Emotions have been expressed. Somebody's opening up the door. Letting down the walls. Letting you in. Something's working out or going in your favor, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody hit the jackpot is what I heard. And you don't even know it. Yeah, something about this love that you've yet to discover. That's why they talking about love. And that's why that's that song, I'm in love. Falling in love. That's something else. You got me tripping. Oh, stumbling. I feel like in most cases this is representative of a mean Taurus woman, and a masculine energy really want her to let him in, and now she gonna be tripping and stumbling because she falling in love. She's supposed to be the coldest like burger. Like she done got caught slipping and then fell in love. Imagine that. Imagine that. It happens. It does. Moving on to the Gemini people. Gemini. If I rule the world, imagine that. I free all my son. I love him, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. I sang that song for somebody else already too, but it was in a reading. It had to be like Cancer or Aquarius. Gemini people. The Temperance, the Nine of Cups, Six of Cups. Feelings so deep in my feelings. No, this ain't really like me. Can't control my anxiety. Somebody all in a new situation, but they all feeling their feelings like can't touch this thing. Somebody need to be careful getting in their feelings with the wrong person that you can't touch emotionally. Somebody need to be careful thinking you're gonna get a solid situation with somebody who's emotionally available and who's already leaving you hanging. Be careful with that. Okay. Yeah. But somebody's got some new situation that they all feeling emotionally fulfilled in. Are you feeling like wish fulfillment? I don't know. You feeling like Keisha Cole. I've got love all over me. Baby, touch. But this is something that brings healing, it brings happiness, it brings everything but joy, because you're going to get that from yourself, okay? But it's something new here, and it's like, that's why it's the, what was the song? See, I get it and I lose it. Once I say it already, it don't matter. I mean, it matters, but it don't as long as I relate the message. Was that Ella May? What was that song I was singing? I can't fucking remember. It was just like 3 minutes ago. But whatever the song was, she was saying like she don't normally do it. She tripping. So whatever, or some shit like that. But I feel like somebody's feeling that way only because maybe it haven't been that long. It haven't been that long that you've been knowing this person, and y'all all tripping, oh stumbling. Gemini. Seven of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. And the Chariot. Blast off. There's the Temperance again with the Nine of Cups again and the Six of Cups. I feel like The Seven of Pentacles is growth. The Page of Wands is like new, passionate, young, inspired, receiving communication. And then the Chariot overcomes, goes forward, moves on, conquers, balances light and dark. Because I feel like there's the connection. There is some type of new connection here, bringing in like some type of feeling of wish fulfillment and healing, right? But there's also a connection that brings in, it's a difference. It's a connection that it's the same, but then you start feeling left hanging, trying to contemplate to see, is this going to make it to be something solid? Because the last thing you want to do is make a wrong decision when it comes to where you're investing your emotions, okay? You got me tripping, oh, stumbling. The song is keeping playing. I heard that. Didn't I just hear that in somebody else's? That was Taurus. Now I'm hearing it again in Gemini. Or is that like still for Taurus? Seven of Pentacles. The Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's fighting for something here. That's like somebody really wants to see something grow. It could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, Aries with the Fool. It's like somebody really wants to see something grow here. And even though it's taking a long time, they're trying to get into calmer waters, trying to conquer, overcome. It's like about growth and expansion with the Seven of Pentacles energy. Somebody wants more than just your friend. They want to be more than just your friend. Let me cater to you, 'cause baby, this is your day. Do anything for my man. Baby, you blow me away. I got your slippers, your dinner, your dessert, and so much more. Somebody want to be that. That's what they want to do. They want to be like your girlfriend or your wife or something like that. They don't want to. They want something growing. Long lasting. They're fighting for it though. I don't know, why are they fighting? I haven't been able to comprehend that just yet, but maybe because something's moving too slow, or who really damn knows. What's the Six of Swords to the Chariot? The Hermit. The Five of Wands. Okay, yep, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Now it's starting to make sense. Get your cookies up before they crumble. Damn. That was a shot fired. Don't be acting like the Cardinals and don't fumble. 'Cause I'm a stealer. Fresh about the dealer. All the dope boys gon' feel it. Somebody said no, that was strictly about the cookies up before they crumble. I feel like somebody maybe bit off a little bit more than they can chew. It feels bad. Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe that like maybe somebody's fighting for something, but somebody could be somewhere else trying to grow something, if that makes sense. Because what it's turning into is, I'm gonna say that it seems like a Aries, maybe Sagittarius person down there. It's a fire sign woman is learning some type of lesson here for trying to fight for something, right? Wheel of Fortune, letting it work out the way it's supposed to, right? It's out of your control anyway. But I feel like this would be her. Six of Swords to the Chariot, moving on in the calmer waters after a long time coming, because she's not getting what she wanted after the situation. She wanted to have like a cater to you situation, and I don't know what's up with the other side of the energy. So they got the other side of the energy, got something going on. They just like, I feel like they failed to announce in a timely manner. because they've been contemplating. They've been pausing around to reflect on a water sign. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. It's like somebody don't want to make the bad decision. They don't want to sabotage. They don't want to fuck it up. But they just didn't know what to do, or they don't trust what to do. But it's like having all the tools you need, and it's practically only needing to listen to your intuition in a situation when it comes to building slow. I just feel like the person is like, well, I just want to, they're going to follow their intuition when it comes to who they're going to build with. And it's been taking them a while. Maybe they wanted, I don't know why they would wait to the last minute to discuss, but they've been pausing to reflect on something. It's not that they got the tools that they need. They've just been pausing to reflect. But I feel like it's two people. It's like somebody's fighting for a situation with somebody that's sitting there secretly contemplating on if they're going to be with them or the next motherfucker. That's what that is. Page of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups. And the Hierophant. See, it's like somebody gonna have to let this other person who's not willing. This person is really wanting to hold on. I feel like that's a fire sign person. They're really wanting to hold on. So, but I feel like what a person can't do. The 8 of Wands to the Devil, to the 9 of Cups. Somebody got to be careful how they moving. They don't want to move out of any toxic patterns when it comes to their wish fulfillment. Showing up looking non-committal when they're supposed to be solid and stable in the situation. Yeah, somebody know they can't move like that, so something's got to give. It's like having that one girlfriend that don't care. She ain't gonna leave you alone. She rather fight all the girls that come around instead. Like, no. I just don't want to know why. It's somebody trapped in their thoughts. They're afraid, or justice. Victus. Somebody could be a little bit obsessed, or they have toxic patterns and traditions and wounds that they need to heal that keeps them holding on to the situation, to a certain type of outcome for the situation. I feel like something just has run its course, and now the Chariot says something, people are moving on, or something's getting left behind. 9 of Pentacles, they're going off solo on their own. Single. World. Cycles closing. Strength card. And all of this is for somebody maybe, I don't know what you was to this person, but all of this is simply for somebody that can take their strength and their courage that they found within themselves and approach some type of opportunity that they've been thinking about, that they've been contemplating about, that they really don't want to make a choice and lose. So they had to sacrifice or sever the tie of the person that was not this, right? Because somebody's feeling like they already done sabotaged the situation with the Empress, or some unconditional love and a new beginnings. And after they paused around and contemplated, it's like somebody they planned something. Somebody could be planning a wedding or planning a proposal. Those were the words I said to you. I always hear that song. It was last May, don't know the exact day. In my head there was a plan. All right, moving right along. So I asked you, would you do me the honor of being my wife? I will be your man, your protector, your best friend. All right. Window watching the weekend for the Cancer people. Let me write y'all a timestamp. Happily Ever After is the name of that song by Case. All right, Cancer people, what's the message for y'all? Instantly, I heard that. Oh, nah, nah, what's my name? By Rihanna. Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. Hey boy, I really wanna be with you, cause you're just my type. Oh na 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 na. Somebody like, boy, you is seeming like the boy I like. Please don't fuck this up, cause I really wanna be with you. Like, I don't know, I guess you like somebody. Or they like you. Somebody just hoping somebody don't fuck this up. You know how you get out there, you dating, you meet some motherfuckers, they might last a week and then they gone. Now you need to meet somebody new. Like fuck, well, because people just are different. Whatever, okay. So I don't know. Somebody, it's like the energy of hoping somebody's making it. But then there's like major arcanas down here, 3 of them to be exact. So there could be some type of major shift, a transformation that is out of your control. Something's about strength, courage, or standing in your power because of something that you're made aware of, enlightened about, exposed to. But the hangman, there's a need to carefully pause and reflect over something. Balancing or ending a situation. I don't know what the heck that is. Cancer. 2 of Swords. Why did I just knew? The crossroads come join us. You got a choice, or you're sitting at the crossroads, which is still a choice, but you're going to have to use your intuition to make the correct decision when it comes to said choice. And then the 7 of Cups says that there's like the illusion, it's an illusion of confusion. I feel like there's a distraction being presented so that it could try to throw you off of what you know to be true here with the Justice card energy. And I feel like to see how this Queen of Cups got her eyes closed. She can do this shit with her eyes closed. It's like she don't need to see. So whoever this is trying to trick her or be trickery, she don't need to see that shit again in the Justice card. The eyes are not open. A motherfucker can already see what to do. Like the eyes are open in the reflected part of the card. But on this side, no. She don't need to see shit. She can feel it. Intuitively, she already knows what to do. Same as the 2 of Swords. She's blindfolded. Somebody don't need to see nothing. You already know what to do. It's like you already know what needs to happen. You already know what needs to take place. You already see what needs to be done. 2 of Swords. What's the crossroad? The King of Wands. The 7 of Swords. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Why the 7 of Swords? 2 of Swords. It's like trusting them or not. So there's a King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Or there's a Cancer masculine coming to Earth sign woman. Okay. But there's the Ace of Pentacles and then there's the 7 of Swords. This is what I feel like the crossroads is about. It's about the difference between choosing something solid and choosing something not so trustworthy. Ace of Pentacles is a solid new beginning. Something tangible, something you can reach out and grab. The 7 of Swords is deception in most cases. This could be self-sabotage as well. Seven of Swords. What is that for Cancer people? The Nine of Cups with the Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, somebody was very guarded, extremely too overly guarded when it comes to wish fulfillment, marriage, relationships, moving in together with you. Or this is you, them. Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Queen of Swords. Damn. The Page of Pentacles. So this is somebody you're done with. Ten of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Somebody just on like, let me explain. Page of Cups. Sorry. I'm sorry. Let me explain. Somebody wants to explain why they got caught up, why they were stagnant, why they did this. I don't know. Why this, why that. Like stagnated, stuck, trying to see something from another perspective, restricting. Somebody was waiting to receive something here. Waiting to receive something. I don't know, somebody's waiting to receive a paternity test about a kid. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Seven of Cups. It's like some opposer here, somebody who doesn't agree or wants to cause drama is, you know, I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something with their resources. What's this Eight of Pentacles? Ace of Swords, the Empress, Justice, and the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Working on resources. Seven of Pentacles. It's like protecting, guarding, defending. But you'll see the truth if you don't already feel it. From whoever this is trying to throw you off your game or be shisty with this Seven of Cups. They're trying to confuse you in a way. But the Justice card says that something's going to be fair, balanced, and work out. King of Swords. The facts. The World. The Four of Swords. Somebody already knows the facts. Somebody's going to be victorious in a situation where they move on to. Somebody, little do they know about this, be stuck trying to juggle a lot of different stuff. Trying to make it work, in a sense. Choices, movements, and decisions to invest in something long term. Somebody could be putting their money in the stock markets and stuff like that. This could also be a relationship. Something that moved real slow and then kept caught up. What's happening in this first pile again? Somebody could have sabotaged something and then they're returning in the end, or this is just to be somebody new. You're moving slow but still investing because you don't want this to blow up in your face, and you got to make sure, because people don't be bad what they be talking about. Moving right along. And there ain't no doubt about it. Why is the song still going? Like, I'm down on Leo now. About to be. Is it that much love out there going on? I don't think so. The people quite shitty. Not all of them, but quite a big chunk of them. And you ain't gonna tell me they been healing. Yeah. Some progress is better than no progress at all. That's a fact. Leo. Window watching the weekend. For the Leo people. What's the message? What's the energy? The frequency? What do the Leo people need to know at this time? Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Possibly heavy on the Cancer. Okay. And then the 5 of Wands. Somebody's disagreeing with a Cancer. Or there's a Cancer opposing something. There's a Cancer competing or causing drama here. When it comes to a new beginning, there's some type of opportunity or situation you're trying to give birth to or in. It could be a situation or environment you're trying to give birth in. Don't know what that's about. That's for somebody. 9 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles to the world. The world is completion. 8 of Pentacles is the work, the resources, the energy, the effort. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. So is that what a person is trying to fight for? What fulfills your wishes? Something that was destined for you? Some type of soul connection, possibly. The Knight of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Wands. It's like somebody was making movements and decisions out of being impulsive, and now they're gonna apologize for it. It's too late to apologize. I said it's too late. Somebody ain't trying to hear that shit. Could be a water sign that you're dealing with, but yeah, somebody just blew up the spot and fucked up the unconditional love. Like this could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, but it's like the Magician to the 7 of Swords to the Death card. I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Because I done got sleepy. But let me get a second. I don't know what the fuck happened, to be honest. It's a completion, or there's apology about the choices, movements, and decisions. Or the Knight of Swords. I don't know what the hell is happening. Forgive me. Whatever happened, y'all heard it, right? Okay. Let's move on and see what else is happening. Somebody knows. 10 of Cups, the High Priestess, receiving messages. Somebody's, I don't know. I feel like somebody was cheating with somebody and now they're together with them, or they about to be. It's like they hid something causing a betrayal to somebody else, but then even they moved on with them. There's some shit like that. And now somebody's hearing through the grapevine that some of the people, dude, and started dating a chick he cheated on her with, or some shit like that. Some secret, Somebody wants you to be bothered by something. Caught up in your heads. Thinking about it over and over again. Replaying it. But somebody just don't give a fuck like that. They just don't care that much because they're going in the calmer waters to do their own thing. Big shit popping and little shit stopping is what I heard. I don't know what that's about. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody said it took you long enough. That's what I heard. Somebody was, yeah, it's like somebody's got regrets for not moving quicker, right? They're healing now, and they can see the truth, but they just be easy on yourself, okay? Because it's a whole lot of shoulda, coulda, woulda seen this, and but you all right, or you the facts that you shut it down for your feelings, whatever. We live and we learn is my motto. It's a celebration, and everyone will invite me. Roll up our crew or reach the bottom of our Nikes. Okay, so I don't know. Somebody's inviting you somewhere. Some type of celebration. And you're going to be invited by several people. The person that throws the party or has this event, I feel like will invite you, but I feel like several other people along the way is going to invite you. You know how people be inviting people to their party. And I say, motherfucker, say RSVP. How you just going to invite me? Some type of friendship is growing here into a commitment. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. You know I want to be around. Somebody's heart is being pulled in multiple directions, and I don't feel like it's multiple people with the Three of Swords. I feel like it's between not letting you love me and me just shutting this motherfucking heart down, and he trying to hear what the fuck you talking about because you sounding good, you talking good, and I would love to have that, but I just can't afford no more heartaches. It's like somebody's heart is in a tug of war between give in and shut the fuck down. Fight or flight, fight or flight. I feel like you're balancing out a situation where you're balancing out yourself or your energy where you had to walk away from something that was toxic. Something that required a lot of strength out of you, okay? Somebody wants to know if I move towards the situation, is it going to work out for me when it comes to building, collaborating? They don't want to nurture this shit for nothing. Yeah, they're making a decision to hold up. There's a conscious decision to hold back for now. Somebody don't have time to be putting in more than they give. They're tired of over giving. So, meet me halfway is what I heard. Somebody be dealing with a Pisces. I don't know. I feel like I had to keep going because I didn't fell asleep on y'all. Not really, but my brain did because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't have the right clarifiers, but whatever. It looked like 3 minutes had passed, so there was no way I could have finished the reading that quick. Okay, moving along to the Virgo people. Window watching for the Virgo people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What's the message with the Virgo people need to know at this time? I should have grabbed me some snacks. I know I had the nerve to start this video at 2:30 in the morning without a snack in sight. Yo. I'm not going to make that cut. I'm not going to make the time step yet. We'll see here. Give me a second. Boom. Because I didn't get comfortable, baby, and I ain't going to better. I got the munchies. I'm trying to stay up. Hey, Shalita. I'm trying to be outside tonight. No, I'm just playing. I am a little. I had some Taco Bell, but when I start getting sleepy, I just try to hop up and give me a snack. Fry a root beer too. It'll wake me up. Watch. Houston, we're low on snacks. I don't know if I'll be trying to smoke too much weed anyway. I know it's going to put me to sleep. But hey, I do it anyway. I start all over the next day. I do. I'm guilty. And I got to go get me some more snacks. I love me some of them Mr. Good bars, okay? The little mini ones. Because they be having to crunch the peanut up. Just to get it to fit. But for now, I'm about to eat some of these Biscoff cookie chips. These little, what the hell they call these? Cookie butter and breadsticks. Breadsticks. They ain't what they look like when I get them at the pizza spot. Why you got to clean your paws on my? Why you got to sharpen your shit up on my shit? Can you go do that somewhere? Do that under the blanket. I can't do too much reaching. They be tripping with the camera. Some days you can zoom in and some days you just can't. You just have to stroke it with emotion. And that's what I thought about. That's what I spit out. This ain't the kind of snack I want. But it'll be good enough. She said I got the munchies. Not really. I got the sleepies. I got the pass your ass outs. I got the ooh pressure. You might see that go viral on Facebook. When that dude sniffed it, he sniffed his green in the bag and was like, pressure. Alrighty. Should I light it back up? I ain't learned shit. Nope. I don't know. As long as I make it through the video, it don't matter. It don't matter about after that. All right. Let me write y'all down a timestamp. Oh, Virgo people. All right. They're watching the weekend for the Virgo people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do the Virgo people need to know at this time? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. The Ace of Cups, the Temperance, the Queen of Cups, superheroes. Let me look up that sound trigger. Why is this? Blah, 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 boy. All right. Excuse me. Okay. That's how it sounds. about being a hero or saving the day or some shit like that, man. All right, show me it. But just don't play the motherfucker, please. We can be heroes. Yes, that's what I want. It's a good day to save the world. Well, they got a song on here called Intuition. Am I looking at the wrong movie? We can be heroes. They didn't know they played that movie. That song at the end of the movie, didn't they? Mm-hmm. So that's probably somebody's song then. I don't know. Something about being heroes. That's all that really matters in a song, though. It's a soundtrack, I believe. It's just something about being a hero. Understood. Maybe break it down for you. They say help you understand what a hero is. Uh, no AI. I got it covered. Thank you. A hero is a person admired for their courage, bravery, or noble qualities. Often someone who has performed a heroic act or is regarded as a role model. This term can refer to the main character in a story or a principal character in a classic mythology. Courage and bravery, noble qualities in a role model. So I don't know if somebody's your hero or you're meant to be their hero. I don't know what the fuck that is. But we can be heroes, baby. Maybe we're gonna meant to be each other's hero. I don't know. It's about somebody saving the day. Or being strong, being brave, and saving the fucking day. Okay, thanks. So on the bottom of the deck you got this Ace of Cups here, which is about love, giving or receiving, and then the Ace of Cups, I don't know, it's sitting on that hand, so the hand could be reaching that out or bringing it in. I don't know, but the cup overfilleth with love. Okay, and then there's the water sign here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then we got Temperance with the Sagittarius, healing, fairness, equilibrium, and the Two of Cups under that with the Eight of Swords with the Empress, fear. Somebody wants to heal the connection that possibly they didn't give into because of fear. We can be heroes. So maybe you can't. It's like about you saving some shit, saving the day, saving face. Oh, you need to save the day instead of face. That's what that is. Okay, Virgo, cross watcher, whoever. Somebody ain't reliable. They showing up as non-committal. That's their energy. Flighty, unreliable. And I feel like they Eight of Pentacles to the Chariot. And then the Emperor. What's that? Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Three of Swords. So there's a Virgo here who's hurting by a cycle, by a relationship, by tradition, by marriage, okay? And there's a very guardedness due to that pain that he's experienced, but the Taurus energy, Knight of Pentacles, says somebody's moving really slow, but they're moving, okay? Queen of Swords to the High Priestess to the Queen of Wands. So, what they want, what they want, what they want. Dollar signs, yeah, I know that's what they want. I got that song for y'all last time. This is about intentions again. Somebody needs to read the room. And maybe be guarded if you need to, but pay attention to people's intentions before, okay? This is about having the facts, intuitively knowing about who the one is, and make it the final judgment call to close the cycle. So I don't know if it's two women here, okay, with the Queen of Wands, but sometimes that's a mistress. It's like somebody's making a final judgment call to close the cycle out and be single. or they're shutting down, they're completing a cycle of past disappointment so that they can be good on their own. Something's been in the way of somebody's courageousness, okay? So why is the Knight of Wands here for the Virgo people? Tell me about this Knight of Wands energy. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Codependent. That's what it always gives me. Queen of Swords. Got this chick I call a Lola. But she good at tonguing cobras. Ooh. I'm probably the only one who come correct when you approach me. I will size you up. That's what I want. Pentacles. Thank you. I'm about to look up the meaning. The meaning. Because it's got to be something else. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, you on the wrong Wi-Fi in the first place. Potential for financial overspending, overindulgence, or lack of financial independence. It may also suggest a need to reevaluate your values and find more balanced approach to a self-sufficiency and personal pursuits. So this is all strictly about oneself. Oh, damn. It's hitting hard. That's what it seems like. Something's hitting close to home. It's like somebody said something to somebody of truth. Head over heart, no emotions, just straight harsh truth or straight cold hard facts, and now it's got them feeling some type of way about themselves. Though it's got them like reevaluating the whole situation. Somebody is not only been flighty to situations, but they've been non-reliable to their own self, is what somebody's like feeling with the Two of Pentacles gaining balance here. But it's like somebody telling somebody about themselves. Queen of Swords. Or just basically speaking solely upon facts without no bias, without no emotions. It's bringing anxiety here to a situation, to a person, to the Sun card, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Somebody just gets stress and anxiety around the Queen of Swords or around the facts, the truth. It's like something has been exposed. And does that bring them even more anxiety, or was the anxiety there before? But this could be something. Is this about the past or something new? Six of Cups. The High Priestess. Told y'all I was gonna see your intuition try to tell you something. Some facts. It's like somebody got the facts on their end and you would have had the facts on yours, or you got them on yours and they didn't have them on theirs, but somebody held back from the facts. Somebody held back from the facts for an illusion, okay? It's like the intuition is there letting you know about the opportunity, but the Seven of Cups is bringing in confusion or an illusion and keeping somebody guessing. I guess somebody's opposing or going against the facts, the truth, or what their intuition is telling them. But this other person ain't. And that's probably why they end up telling you about yourself. Now somebody's sitting here feeling regret, like it was a bad choice. Somebody regrets not putting the work in. Somebody regrets holding back. Eight of Pentacles from putting the work in, from putting in the resources, the energy, the effort. Eight of Pentacles again. They wish they woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's like somebody held back from putting in resources, energy, or effort, and they're now regretting that. Why are they regretting it now? Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Because of loyalty, because of opportunity. The Page of Pentacles is like a loyal opportunity. And then the Page of Swords is like Somebody's got this newfound energy, newfound perspective, newfound way of seeing things about them. And I feel like the way things looked previously and the way they look now are completely different. It's like somebody's got more information here with the Page of Pentacles. And now with this new information, they have a new perspective approaching or being introduced. And now they're seeing things a little different. Now they're seeing them tools that they have in this, you know, everything they're bringing, they're ready to manifest. They're now seeing that they're feeling deeply connected to somebody on something more than just a fleshly level. It's like somebody's feeling this deep down in their spirit, in their soul, and they're feeling passionate and inspired to see this shit grow. They're hoping that it works out. Okay, so I don't know what this person is going to do. Chariot. The Four of Cups. Yeah, because it looks like the person, somebody's already moved on with the Chariot energy, causing somebody else to be in an energy of missed opportunity. And then the Six of Wands. Reward recognition. Turn on the lights. I'm looking for. Somebody's looking for somebody. I'm looking for. Are you looking for a certain type of somebody? I heard she go. Look, he said that's what he said. Future said, turn on. He said, I hope. He said, I heard she keep her promises. Don't never change on you. I don't know, something like that. Somebody can see it. The lights are shining. You see how the lights shining down in that person? The lights are on, and this person can see exactly who they are. But not only can they see this person exactly for who they are, they can see exactly what the fuck they missed out on. Because Ten of Swords says the shit is over. Somebody moved on, left it behind, and they're feeling bored and discontent because they done missed out on some shit. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a reward, a recognition, a realization of understanding. Somebody can see a value, a worth at this time, but they also can see the fact that they've sabotaged whatever it is was supposed to be. Okay? And now the Fool card says they want to just risk it all. The King of Cups says, yes, I might not have been outward or expressive when it comes to my emotions, but it's all there. Dope, man. What he said? Dope, man. 95 Air Max on. It's all there. So dope out the pot, straight drop. All the love is there, is what he's saying. But he ain't said shit. He ain't outwardly expressed it. He been keeping it on the hush, lying, hiding, Seven of Swords, whatever it is. But now he feeling some type of way because the person Chariot is moving on. The Star reversed, okay? Somebody was unaware, unenlightened, or something's not in alignment with the past. Somebody's feeling hopeless. That's what this is. Their intuition is telling them to move. You can be hero. You can be a hero, Virgo. Go save the fucking day. That's what your intuition is telling you. Go be a hero. Go save the day. But you're feeling hopeless. It's like you lost hope and faith in a situation because you feel like it's over. Somebody's gone. There's somebody you took too long to realize or whatever. This is how somebody could have feel about you. Like they feel like they took too long to appreciate, reward, or recognize you, give you your flowers, and now a motherfucker gone to get that shit from somewhere else because you couldn't just appreciate their ass or some shit like that. Players fuck up too. Okay? You just got to do better next time. I'm just saying. Tell about this Emperor. So is he gonna put his cape on and go be a hero, or how this ending? Five of Wands. He gonna be a hero? He gonna attempt to be a hero anyway, because the Five of Wands said he gonna go fight. His actions is that he's gonna fight for some shit, something he wants. He's gonna take control. He's been practicing or something. That's what they said. He's been practicing for this moment. I don't know. It gives me like back in school when I used to try to act out fights in the mirror. Yeah, he's like gonna fight for something. The Hierophant, the Tower, because there's the realization. His choices it's like he's gonna fight for what makes him happy with this Ten of Cups. But then we also got what makes him happy is it's a sticky situation because he's going to go fight for the person that makes him happy, but the person that makes him happy is the same person whose heart he's broken. So what does he do with that situation? He gonna figure it out, I guess. He is the Emperor. Tell me about this Five of Wands. Let me get up out of here off of this Virgo. The Nine of Cups. He's gonna fight for what fulfills his wishes. Or she. I'm gonna say he though, because it's the Emperor. Okay, it could be still she, but I'm just saying somebody's having a realization that this is what fulfills their wishes. This is what they want. This is what makes them happy, and this is what they're going to express their emotions to with this Page of Cups energy. Tell me about the Emperor. I already clarified that, but here his reconciliation. That's what he's going to attempt to do. He's going to attempt to go reconcile with the Empress. That's what the Emperor is going to do. Three of Swords. That's who I feel like the Empress is, whose heart is broken. Hangman. The Hangman is pausing around to reflect, feeling stuck, stagnated, and heartbreak. Ain't that a bitch? And then the Devil. The Knight of Cups to the Devil, to the Hangman. Then there's the Emperor again. Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. It's like the receiver of communication. So somebody receives communication that you want to take choices, movements, and decisions to have an equal give and take here in the connection. You're going to offer something solid to somebody who has walked away from you, somebody who is a water sign person. Could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio. They all here. I feel like you're going to express yourself emotionally to somebody that you love, even though you're afraid, but you feel like they're stuck in a heartbreak, or they're stuck in a energy of their feelings being hurt. So you feel like, I don't know what you're feeling like, but I feel like you're wanting to do something about it. Say something, do something. You want to do what the Emperor should do, or what you feel like the Emperor should be doing, okay? Yeah, there's that. I should have been looking in there for some Starburst. There was some Skittles on the table, but they freeze dried. I'm like, I don't need that pen right now, or those headphones, and I ain't ready to pick them up. I ain't ready to do too much reaching. I'm ready to sit right here, moving right along to the Libra people. Alrighty. Window watching the weekend for Libra. What's the message? What do I need to know? What's the energy? What's the frequency for the Libra people? Libra. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. Why is there so much love in here? I mean, I'm here for it, but is this a perfect day or what? I don't know. That song, where I hear it from, is Trolls, and when he starts singing that song, it's like he finally starts singing again after he wouldn't sing forever because his grandma died from him singing, and he wasn't loving nobody because he was never happy at all. So, but he always told the girl Poppy, I guess we all have love inside of us. We just need somebody to help us find it. I mean, not love, happiness. So he became happy again. I don't know what that was. So somebody could be coming happy again or getting happy again, finally getting to a happy point again after. It's been a long time coming and a lot of dope money. Okay, I get it. All right. Hustling, trying to dodge the cases. No, I don't feel like you dodging cases, but you could be dodging something. Somebody's at a happy time again. I don't know if this is like in a relationship or you just enjoying the fuck out yourself. The Knights of Swords to the Page of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, what is this energy? The script flipped. I hear Tank saying, "Please don't go. Please don't go." And then you got this man running and chasing and apologizing and pleading, but he's taking a loss here. So he's like trying to chase something and saying, "Please." Somebody's begging somebody not to go. But somebody's done packed their shit up because they done had enough. They're tired. It's over. Like the disappointment that just happens over and over. They don't want to deal with that anymore. Ten of Swords. Damn. I should have loved you right when I had the chance. Yeah, yeah. Now you out there looking for a better man. How come we always do it wrong? How come it always ends like this? Even though we know that it's the same shit out here. There's the please, I'm sorry, don't go. Blah blah blah. That's what it sounds like. Cause I like the one you done betrayed me. You put your ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, where'd you put me? Cause it got to be somewhere else for me to be feeling like a Ten of Swords. So somebody chasing that. You have to the right one a day, baby. I don't know. That's just sound crazy, ain't it? That sound crazy in the motherfucker, don't it? Imagine that being me. Or the person that you chasing down. Imagine that. And they done just like put their wine somewhere else or just legs open after midnight for somebody else and now you feeling betrayed. Now motherfucker trying to chase you down. Say, I'm sorry. You don't want to hear that shit, do you? Neither do they. Okay. Now that we got that understood, let's do some clarifying. Damn. What's going on in here? Tell me about the Ten of Swords for these Libras. This probably ain't for all of y'all. I thought it was about to be some love in here. I guess it's a thin line, ain't it? Shit. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, Six of Wands. Never would have made it. So something needed to happen. Something needed to happen to place you somewhere. And I don't know how old or how new the situation is where somebody was cheating on you and then chasing you down, begging you to forgive them after they could have just been faithful. But I do feel like it caused a very harsh and hurtful time in somebody's life. I don't know if that's why I said finally smiling again. That's what I mentioned that. So maybe you're finally moving into a happy environment where you feel like somebody sees you, they appreciate you, they give you the reward and recognition you desire. They're honest, brutally. Truth hurts honest. Okay, that's the type. That's what you're looking for. Lucky for you, that's what I like. So I don't know. I feel like you're deciding to get back out there. That's what I feel like this energy is. I feel like that Ten of Swords was a betrayal that once happened to you, and you're just finally gonna give somebody a chance. I don't feel like you 100% believe in them, but because after that type of betrayal you experience, you side-eyeing every fucking body. But I do feel like you're going to give them a chance to prove to you that who they say they are, that they're different, that you won't end up in the same situation, blah, blah, whatever they've been telling you, okay? Ace of Wands. Ten of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands. The Hermit and the Sun. The Ten of Swords reverse can suggest a resistance to letting go of a painful situation or a refusal to acknowledge the truth about a past event. So it's like holding on to something. It's like a grudge being held here, not rightfully so, but somebody's holding on to that painful ending that happened. That Ten of Swords right there, somebody's holding on to that, and with that energy, they're very defensive and very guarded. They do feel like they've learned a harsh lesson behind this shit. And the Sun, Leo, Hermit, Virgo. What's the Sun energy got to do with this? What's love got to do? See, you done heard a motherfucker feeling this shit. They just now getting back out this bitch. They trying to see what the fuck does love got to do with this Ike. Okay, moving right along. Somebody might put their hands on motherfuckers, and if that's the case, I'd advise you to get the fuck on or chitty chitty bang bang. I don't know. I wouldn't. I ain't sleeping with one eye open around this bitch. You gonna sleep with both eyes closed forever before I do that, okay? Thank you. Moving right along. So the Ten of Wands, burdens, heavy. Something's weighing down heavy. Dropping burdens. But there's just like somebody's refusing to let go while somebody's just letting go at all. You can refuse to let go if you want to, but I'm moving on. I'm putting this down and I'm moving the fuck on. Right? And I'm moving to get something I deserve. It's like you're moving on to a commitment. I don't know if you're still in contact with this person, well, possibly about to get into a relationship with this one, but I don't know. I don't know if it's closure or why are you even talking to the motherfucker in the first place? I don't know. They probably calling you trying to apologize over and over, but it's too late to apologize. Something about the Page of Cups. Don't apologize now, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what they're apologizing for, because you actually gone. Emotionally, you withdrawn, and now they want to get in front of that shit. And the Eight of Pentacles, now they want to put some energy, some effort. Now they want to do some work. Eight of Wands, they could be moving quick, swift. Knight of Swords. And the truth hurts. Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. See, because the truth is hurting somebody right here, and it's harsh to them. It's hurting. Why? Because they're trying to balance. They're trying to hold on to, while this other person is like, no, I'm done. It's over. I'm putting the burdens down. This shit, enough is enough. Shit. Cardi B. Yeah, like that. You know? Yeah. Once you just tip those scales the right way, and they'll tell her what might get done. I'm just saying. Then these people are saying Cardi is back. I don't feel like that's who she is. I feel like that's who she is, but I don't feel like that's just her. Like she's back. I just feel like she's here, but she's hurt, right? So of course she's a force to be reckoned with at this moment. But that's just not, hey, here's Cardi. I feel like she tried to keep her cool. I feel like she's a Libra, for one. And for two, she's been wronged. She's been unfair, imbalanced. And now it's time to tip the scales back. And now it's time for Offset to be uncomfortable. And one thing about it, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. But she like, fuck them. I don't know. I find the whole thing comical. I don't be keeping up with it too much, but I did notice it online today. And I did hear her little remix about, or her little song about your favorite NBA player being in my DMs or some shit. I don't know. Somebody did ask me, do I think, so if I would feel some type of way if one of my kids' fathers then went and matched their hair up to the baby daddy. I said, no, I wouldn't. Like if it's his daddy-daughter time or daddy-son time, and or let's say daddy daughter, and he feel like it's a cute little style to match up with his girlfriend. What the fuck do I care? I'm only supposed to. Only way I'm caring is if I'm still caring about him. But other than that, I don't give a fuck. Thanks for doing her hair. I won't be touching that shit. Thanks. I'll put a bonnet on at night. But I don't know. See, it was like supposed to be a flip of a script to say that I wouldn't like it, but shit, baby, I'm a player. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Especially if I don't want to be with you. What do I give a fuck about what you doing and who you doing it with for? I don't. It wasn't about that. That people be missing the point. It don't be about that small ass shit. It be because motherfucker want to nitpick because they done lost. Mm-hmm. Now they won't leave you alone. They won't argue. They don't want to be miserable. They want to put negativity all in your life. Because you was supposed to stay there taking that bullshit for the rest of these days. Like, but we all striving for marriage, right? At least majority of us. Not that kind of marriage that they had. I mean, how long did it last? About 5 months? No, kidding. But I'm just saying, it didn't last long enough for my liking. So I'm like, that's not the type of marriage I'm looking for. You understand me? I'm looking for one of them long lastings. Or less. I wanna stay together. That's the type of marriage I'm looking for. Loving you as a... Just don't make them too bad, because they'll get real bad fucking with me. You play with me like, now. Let me stop playing. My crazy days are gone. I'm at that point in my life where I'd rather just walk the fuck away before I ever condone or engage in any of that silly ass bullshit I would in my 20s. In my 20s, I had time. In my late 30s, let me stop that. Yeah, I'm at my ripe age of 35. I don't got time for that bullshit. I don't. Play with your motherfucking mama. Don't play with me. I don't have time for it. I'm just not here for that bullshit. Okay, the 7 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. And the Page of Swords. This here is for the Scorpio people. I think we should run back. Let me just take it back a little bit. Do nothing. I'm gonna just start this over. We're gonna start this off right. Let me find out y'all outside tonight. What are watching the weekend for the Scorpio people? What's the energy? What's the frequency? What they need to know at this time? Scorpios. Forever, my lady. It don't ever fail. It's like a dream. I'm holding you close and keeping you warm. It feels like ecstasy. That's not how you say it, is it? Oh well, close enough. Jodeci? I don't know. Don't give me the line. Forever, my lady. I'm gonna say, is it Jodeci or is it Casey and JoJo? It's one of them. It's gonna be one of them, okay? But that's for you, Scorpio. Forever, my lady. Somebody can't believe it. I don't know if you're like forever, my lady. Somebody want to forever with you, or you are somebody's forever and they can't believe it. Something like that. I don't know what the heck's going on in this piece of place. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 10 of Wands. This ain't looking like no forever, my lady, up in there. It's looking like stress, anxiety, and a blacking out. They said it, not me. Okay. I used to like me some black and mouth. Speaking of a black and mouth, let me get my vape so I can get a puff. Thanks. What's the burdens? Somebody's holding on to something. Something's hurtful, but they're still holding on to it when they can just drop that shit like a hot potato. Hot. Let that bitch blow up somewhere else that's not in your hands. Why though? What is this about? Stress and anxiety. Is it love? If this isn't love, so tell me what it is. Can I be dreaming? I just plain crazy. Hello, me, what it means to me. I want to know what the hurt Look, we can't middle up on the bottom like that. But somebody's like, they're having anxiety and stressing, but they're still not letting it go, not dropping the burdens. They're holding on to it, even though it hurts. You got to do what you got to do, baby. But fuck that shit. I'm sorry. Scorpio. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. And the Strength card. What's happening here? Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands, High Priestess, the Magician. Something's about to shift, and it's going to shift fast, but it might not be the most comfortable. The Magician, the High Priestess. I feel like you got the tools you need. You just got to follow your intuition when it comes to direction. The direction in which you want to move when it comes to emotional fulfillment. Ten of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, excuse me, somebody needs to be real with themselves, or they're starting to be real with themselves, whether they want to or not. This must be the person holding on to what's hurting. Something's ending. Something's coming to an end. Something that you may even wanted to see grow, but you're starting to just be honest with yourself. That yeah, I wanted it to be grow, but the shit is dead now. Five of Swords says something, you did something you regret, and it just is what it is. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with an Aries as well, but the damage is already done. That's what it's giving. It's like somebody taking control of a situation that they nurture because they're holding on to something, even though it hurts. They just need to drop the burdens, but they're stressing out about that because they love this person. They wanted this person to be the one, but she's not, or he. Sad enough, sadly. But intuitively, I just feel like just listen to your intuition, man. Because it does hurt, but it sure can hurt worse. Now, if you already heartbroken behind some shit, the last thing you want to do is hold on to it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you, baby, it's going to wipe you out a little bit. You'll get up. You'll stand again. But at least you got air. You know, right now you got some air in you. After you try to hold on to some shit after you already hurt, you end up a pancake. You know, air, flat the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do it. Trust me. You don't. I ain't going to steer you wrong now. Ace of Pentacles. But you got to do what you got to do, baby. Sometimes we don't listen. And we got to do what we got to do. We got to learn it for ourselves. But I'm hoping you avoid that, okay? The Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Death card. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands and the Death card. The King of Wands. To the Two of Wands, to the Five of Wands. So somebody's, it's like you taking action. Taking action on choices, movements, and decisions. Okay. So somebody needs to like take control of your choice. Somebody makes choices, movements, and decisions out of ego or a more low vibration, possibly disappointment from the bad past. This is like completing. This could be a Scorpio masculine. Intuitively, you know you need to complete cycles here. And then there's the harsh truth that you're telling yourself about this earth sign woman. Underlying truth. It's like you know the truth. It's a Capricorn possibly. You know the truth, but you got hope in a situation or some shit like that. It's like you're trying to fight for it. But you know you need to take control of a situation. I don't know. You're being disappointed constantly or over and over. But you could complete the cycle. You could let it go. Intuitively, you're being told that the truth hurts. But it is what it is when it comes to this earth sign woman. And you know the truth, even though it's supposed to be hidden from you. I feel like you're dealing with a Capricorn woman. And she might be walk you down. So, damn. She might be walking you down a little bit. I'm saying Capricorn women can get harsh. They can in a low vibration. But, and maybe if you did something to them first. You don't want to see a Capricorn woman after you done fucked her over. I'm telling you, you don't. But I don't know what the situation is, but I feel like there's currently a Capricorn woman doing you in a way that you don't really like to be done. Okay? Don't know why, don't know how come, but it's happening, right? The Ace of Pentacles is here. There's a tangible, solid offer there being brought to you. But I feel like it's like a more of a futuristic thing. I feel like your ships are going to be sailing in, and it's going to sail in with this Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like the last thing you want to be doing is holding on to some shit that you should have let go of with the Death card, because then you won't have energy, space, or no time, effort, energy, or nothing to put in any growth, any effort, any expansion, because you're too busy entertaining what is not for you. Like, in order to receive what is for you, you got to push the shit out that ain't. If it ain't for you, let it go. If it's for you, it's going to be there no matter what, right? You push it out, let it go, it'll be back, okay? That's just how shit go. Tell me about the Death card. Ace of Cups, excuse me. Ten of Swords. Ace of Swords. The Knight of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. It's like somebody's needing to recognize, realize, acknowledge that somebody's not. This is a loss here. Somebody's taking what they want and then they're rolling out. And that's just the truth here. Possibly the sword that you need to use to sever the tie. Because Ten of Swords says it's ending or you're being betrayed in some way. Ace of Cups. It's love there. I feel like there's something there for you, but you won't be able to get it as long as you're still dealing or entertaining or refusing to let go of whatever this is right here. Hit the jiggle-late. Let them hate. Go jiggle-late. I don't know what that's about. What's the Ace of Cups? The Page of Swords is reversed. So is this a married woman? The King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles? I don't fucking know. But it's like Queen. It's like maybe she's working it out with her husband or some shit. It's like maybe, I don't know what the fuck this is, but somebody's keeping an eye on somebody. Why is the Page of Swords reversed? Why are they watching? It's like watching your social media. Or the King of Wands to the Two of Swords. The Emperor. This could be an Aries here watching you. The Two of Swords. It's like the crossroads. Somebody's trying to, you're walking away. They're trying to see what you're doing or what you got going on after you leave here. Or somebody wanted, dang, Ace of Wands. I don't know what the fuck. The Tower. The Chariot. There's a passion in the beginning here that's bringing, you got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles all here. I feel like there's a powerful realization here that you need to move on. And I feel like you move on and there'll be something new out there. Something that brings in a lot of passion to your life, but you got to be willing to move on, right? You got to be willing to cut the past off, the past disappointment, all that. Chalk that shit up as a lesson and let it go. So you can, the wind can blow you, shift you somewhere else towards a new love or a more emotional one. Because I feel like in this case, you're the wounded warrior and you've been through a lot, specifically in this situation. What's the Tower here? The wake-up call. That's for somebody. There's a stress. Like there's somebody stressing here. They're stressing about the opportunities. Like somebody wanted this to go a certain way. And since it's not, they're feeling some type, like they're stressed out about it. They don't care that this person ain't for them. They wanted this to be the way that they wanted it to be. Like they wanted this relationship with this person. Who cares if they was going to break your heart? You wanted it. What you wanted. The Strength card. I don't know. Y'all should just be careful with yourself. Yeah, it's like the Strength card is like restricting, being strong. And then there's your intuition coming in, giving you the harsh truth, exposing some shit. Leo energy. And you still hold on to it. The World. When you need to let that shit go. There's that Queen of Pentacles again. The one who's breaking your heart. But you whatever. Okay, this is a Scorpio masculine. Okay, why is this holding on happening? Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Why are you holding on so tough? This could be a Scorpio feminine holding on to an air sign, man. Libra. This could be you holding on to a masculine that you don't trust or he keeps secrets, deceives you, betrays you. And then there's that Capricorn energy that does the same. Both of y'all need to put them burdens down. Whoever's in the situation. Why do you hold on is the question, because of balance. You want to fix it. You want to balance it out. The Judgment card to the King of Swords, it says balancing it out, even though you know the harsh facts of truth. That judgment, a final judgment call needs to be made based upon the harsh truth, the facts, and not just emotions. One day this heart gonna get me zipped up in a body bag. That's what Boosie said. Boosie is Scorpio. I don't know. I don't know. He don't seem like he got much of heart to me. Anyway, judgments. The Magician and the Five of Swords with the Hierophant. I feel like the final judgment call needs to be made out of facts. I do feel like you'll get around to it, but I feel like you're gonna regret something first, and then you manifest on something solid. I feel like you do something, you regret it. Maybe you feel you do something and now you feel used. It's like, I don't know. It's like you're pausing around to reflect over some like non-reliable situation, or I don't know. You want to risk it. You're pausing around to reflect on a flighty encounter, or you was flighty on somebody, or somebody was flighty on you, and then the Fool card is like taking risk, moving slow, fighting for, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like, I don't know what you're doing, but I know that somebody needs to let go of somebody. And I feel like it's something good out there for you, but you won't be able to receive it as long as you're holding on to this, which is not for you. So really consider letting it go. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Sometimes we don't need people block the blessings for us because we be too busy blocking them bitches for ourselves. Shit. All right. Moving right along. To the Sagittarius people. My pen done got stuck. I put it like that, but I didn't pay attention. I was going to need to pull it back out. Whatever. How many seconds? Okay. 153, 54, 55. What we got for the Sagittarius people? Window watching the weekend. For the Sagittarius people, what's the energy? What's the frequency? What do they need to know at this time? Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. I'm hearing it all my life. They've been trying to keep me down. Ain't that J. Cole? So we got the, I think it's Dirk too. The King of Swords, the Hangman, the Two of Pentacles, Air, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody's contemplating, pausing to reflect, possibly trying to see something from another perspective. Could it be truth that you're trying to see from another perspective? Because the facts are the facts are the facts are the facts. Somebody's trying to find a way to balance out a situation even though they have the facts. Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're trying, something needs to end, but Eight of Pentacles, putting the work in. The Seven of Swords says something's not trustworthy. Then we got the Star energy here. The hell? Was that my dog? We got an Aquarius energy here. This could be how she is feeling toward the Scorpio, Sagittarius man. Somebody feels like they've been putting energy into a situation and they just can't trust it. So they need to close it out. Whereas somebody else knows that they can't trust it. Those are the facts, but they're still trying to find a way to make it work. Love will make you do some crazy things. Be careful. Because love is blind. And it'll take over your mind. Sometimes what you think is love is truly not. Somebody need to be careful with themselves out there. The Magician. Page of Swords, the Magician. With the Death card. To the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody got a trick up their sleeve. The Page of Swords. Perspective. Getting on the same page. The Magician. Having all the tools you need. The perspective could have been a tool that somebody was missing here. And now that they have that perspective, they have all the tools that they need to bring something to an end or rebirth it. What's this Page of Swords? He got up and know how to use it. That's a problem. It wouldn't be, but I feel like it is in this situation. It's coming out with the perspective. Probably too many people knowing about that. Because it's coming out with the Death card. It's like somebody seeing it for what they... Maybe you didn't want to let it go at first. But this Death card is saying that you see something from another perspective and now you're possibly ready to let it go. King of Wands. This could be a Sagittarius masculine, or this could be how somebody sees you. They see you as the song I just got done singing, but they're feeling like maybe you're using it too much on too many people. Yeah. And don't do it, my jewelry. So the death card and the harsh reality check. That's what the perspective is giving. The perspective is showing the harsh truth, and it is what it is, but that's probably what kept somebody holding on. It's good and all, but he ain't only using it on you, so that's where the problem lies. Like, don't be, you can't be making me share that. There's somebody's all, no, 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 no. No, no, no. You gotta and know how to use it. That's why you stuck. It's not funny. I'm sorry. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. And it ain't really a stuck. This is just, I'm going to just ignore what you're doing just a couple more times. Shit, Dre the only one getting something out the deal now. I don't think you are. But on a spiritual level, it don't be right. So you have to be like, get yourself in a high vibration and cut them off. And that's what the harsh reality looks like. That you can't just ignore what a person is doing because of the wand. Although you like to sometimes, but just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Just saying you just can't work like that. You'll find yourself settling for less all over the world. Because it just don't work like that. Now, the harsh truth set there with that Knight of Swords energy. That reality don't matter. In reality, it don't matter what he got and how he use it. If he only using it on everybody, then his community is dirty, and who wants it at that point? Ugh. Throwing off people's pH and shit. And nobody got time for that shit. Y'all can keep it. That's the Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. Two of Cups reverse. And the Eight of Wands. There it is. There it is. That's the energy where she goes harsh. And whether that's that air sign I'm talking about or it's the Scorpio, Sagittarius, somebody's going to do what they need to do with that Queen of Swords energy. They're going to sever the tie. They're going to move around because the connection is in balance. Ain't nothing good in it but the P. Okay? Take it whatever way you're doing. All right, moving right along. So there's the Death card. Somebody's going to come to terms with it. Come to the terms with that this is just is what it is. And maybe you did want it to be wish fulfillment. The Page of Wands, receiver of communication. And maybe that's what they told you. Somebody could have talked a good game, but did not bag it up. It's like you're receiving communication about the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups. So you're receiving about relationships and shit. Excuse me, somebody talking a good game, talking about y'all gonna build, y'all gonna make this, y'all gonna do this, y'all gonna, what the fuck is up then? Somebody pillow talking. That's what they're doing. The Magician. Somebody ain't backing this shit up, but they talking about it. Ten of Pentacles. See, they're trying to manifest solid relationships and shit. But where you at? Why the hell am I having to come up with and create a whole new perspective to leave your ass alone if this is what the fuck is up? And this is why. Because people selling dreams out this bitch and you didn't accidentally bought one. I don't know if it was accident or on purpose. Maybe you got fucked into one, but I don't know. Something happened. Something went wrong. And now it's time for you to stand your ground, right? Because you want something solid. That's what you want to manifest. And you can't afford to be getting caught up in your thoughts, getting caught up, getting trapped because whatever reason. It's like you want some. This is when they start getting on you, and you start having to bring your higher self out. Like, all right, fine, there it is. You want to build something, right? And you want it to be on a spiritual level. You don't want nobody giving you none, and now you just sitting here stuck getting nothing out the deal but a lesson. Yeah, sometimes you do. I only came for the nut anyway. If we gonna be honest, that's not spiritual. That's not high vibrational. Who said I was perfect? Huh? Yep, that's when your spirit start kicking your ass. Like, all right, I ain't gonna do it next time. I see what you're saying. Hey, the Pentacles. I don't know. It's back. It's back, right? With that lesson that it brought talk with it. Like, hey, the Pentacles. Are y'all working on it still? I don't know. You keep slipping back down in the rabbit hole. You doing it on the hush hush. And see, if you hiding it, that means you already know you're supposed to be dealing with this brother, this sister, this whoever. You keeping it a secret, but still sliding. You still riding that ride. But you hiding. You trying to protect that shit because you want people to think you closing this cycle out. Whole time you secretly. You still secretly. Come on, ride a train. Somebody learned this. Like, there's the wang. There's the lesson you learned about it. Eight of Pentacles, but you still working. I don't know if you're working with it, working on it, working what you're doing, but you're keeping it a secret. That means you don't feel good about it. That means you know somebody going to tell you the truth at some point that you don't really want to hear it. So that's why you're keeping it on a hush hush, because nobody won't happen to tell you about yourself, Sagittarius. Ah, that's who it is. It's a Sagittarius. Are you a woman? Are you masculine? I feel like you're a woman. You're a woman. Somebody's whipping your ass in the shade with that wang. And if the feminine energy that's dealing with the Sagittarius masculine, I feel like it's an air sign. I don't really quite know who you're dealing with, but I feel like they're getting you all caught up. And there you are, girl. Look at you. Somebody, you're down. You just can't focus. You can't function. You can't get it right. There you are, Sagittarius woman. There's that truth that you hold. And you know it to be true. And that's why when you dip back over here to this man with this wang, you don't tell nobody. You keep it a secret because you know you're supposed to be working on it. You know you're supposed to be elevating. You know you already learned this lesson. It feels good. Yeah. Y'all nasty. Get up out of here. Let me go. If it sure feel good to you, baby, let me hear you say. The ancestors. I feel your business, baby. Look. Hey. Oh, that is funny, but it ain't. It's funny just a little bit. It just depends, I guess, on how you feeling. But it can really be a heart-wrenching situation. That's the kind of the kind of thing that they talking about in that spread. That's the kind of thing you don't hit and quit, baby. That's the kind of thing you don't get yourself involved with if you ain't gonna keep it all to yourself. Because then you're gonna be running around this bitch looking crazy, trying to get yourself in order, trying to get it back together, and you just Ooh-wee. Do you remember the time? I do. Now, I'm watching what I do these days. You got to be careful with yourself out there. All right, Moving on to the Capricorn people. Damn. I hear that this probably ain't gonna be for everybody, but the rock bottom. I didn't hear rock bottom over you. Now, who's feeling that way? Capricorn people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What y'all need to know about this weekend? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Somebody feeling like they hit rock bottom over you, or is it you over them, huh? Scorpio, Hangman, Pisces. Somebody could be dealing with a Scorpio. A Scorpio could feel like they hit rock bottom over a Capricorn. It's not funny, but it's just like clicking like, damn, this is kind of Scorpio-ish a little bit, right? But there is a Scorpio energy here. There's somebody's pausing to reflect over a harsh reality check that they just received while they moving their heads in the calmer waters. There's a missed opportunity, Ace of Wands. Somebody's like passionate or some shit like here. There's a new perspective that has been introduced. It's like, tell me about this. What's going on up in here? Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, see you wrong there, I busted you. Coming out some girl's house, and what's that supposed to mean? Nothing till you kissed her in her mouth. Boy, let's stop wasting time. It's pretty clear that you's a lie. I'm tired of sitting around and hearing all your phony alibis. Somebody's supposed to be solid and they ain't. That's the problem here. That's the problem here. The Ace of Pentacles was here somewhere, but it's not there anymore. But Six of Pentacles, we're supposed to be equal giving, taking, right? We're supposed to be exchanging equally. Okay, Three of Pentacles, leading into something that we're supposed to be building, but something just happens to be weighing heavily on me. Why am I holding burdens and I'm supposed to be holding buildings? The fuck? What's the Six of Pentacles? Well, clearly, it's supposed to be equal give and take between two people. The Six of Swords reverse. Seven of Cups. Ugh. But it's not, because somebody, instead of just giving in between two people, they're giving an extra. Breadcrumbing, giving the two. Six of Pentacles could also be giving the two. And I'm going to go ahead and say that it is, because the Seven of Cups introduces options. So somebody is giving it more than one person. And now you thinking, oh, you thinking we're going to build something. You thinking I'm going to be solid. You thinking I'm about to play your dumbass games. Oh, okay, I got some games for your ass. All right. Six of Swords. See, something's chaotic here. The Six of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords. Somebody's feeling betrayed, or somebody's going to regret something. The Knight of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Ace of Pentacles. High Priestess, the Star. Page of Swords, your Justice. Somebody can see the truth. They're enlightened here intuitively. Ace of Pentacles. Why is the waters choppy? Why is it confusion? Why is it illusion? What's going on with this energy going on up in here? The Ace of Pentacles. So somebody's supposed to be solid, but they ain't. That's what this is. The World. And it's like you're over it. Yeah, exactly. That's what the fuck I was thinking. There's somebody you feeling like you competing with. There's opposition to other people trying to fight for a fucking position that a motherfucker you can't even trust talking about is solid and shit. Why the fuck you lying and shit? It's like somebody's mad that you're being who you are after they done played in your fucking face. They told you y'all was having equal give and take for you can build. And next thing you know, you were holding burdens. No, okay. I got a cake bake for your motherfucking ass then, since you want to play in somebody's motherfucking face. Let's see who play better. Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Look, Three of Swords. Somebody about to get hurt. Three of Pentacles. And I hope it's just their feelings, baby. Y'all be careful out there. Something's like the Eight of Wands is reversed. I don't know why. That wasn't reversed previously. It's like pumping your brakes. Skirt. No movement. King of Cups. Is that a Scorpio? So he says we gonna build, but he ain't building shit. He's talking a good game, but ain't fucking doing nothing. And his loyalty is questionable. Uh, and there's the Capricorn energy with the devil, just like that's where the problem lies, because you talking up in my face like you're gonna really be something and do something, and it's like your feelings could have got hurt behind this person. This what they talked. Maybe you had hope in what they were saying, and they didn't do a fuck ass thing. What's this Eight of Wands reverse? No movement is happening. Ace of Swords. Somebody talked, but they wasn't telling the truth. It's like what they said versus what is going on is it's not the same. And then on top of that, they got the nerve to be dealing with somebody else. Like they're people just beg for time to waste it. So this King of Cups is in his feelings, but he's got other shit going on with the Queen of Wands. And you feeling like you got the clarity. You know the harsh truth, but it is what it is. And I did feel like maybe you were sad about that. Okay. But I feel like that sadness faded away and you turned straight to a Queen of Swords. And this is the part of you that they're hurt, offended by. Talking about this Ace of Swords. I feel like the harsh truth was that it was somebody else. There's somebody else he's dealing with. The Chariot. Like he's driving or going, locating, traveling to go see other motherfuckers and shit. But then he's keeping it a secret. And you're just trusting and having faith in the situation. But then you find out the harsh truth is that it's not what a motherfucker told you it is. And now you're a force to be reckoned with. And now somebody trying to get their little punk ass feelings hurt after they've been hurting yours all this time. Oh, Ten of Wands. My gosh. I feel like somebody did this to themselves with the Magician. Not to be holding the burdens, but they're fucking playing crazy. It's like the Ten of Wands is like burdens, weighed down, being weighed down because you're trying to use all your tools or pretend you got all the tools or the necessities to be trying to build a relationship or an emotional connection and some emotional stability with me. And what the fuck are you doing? Playing in my face, talking a good game when you can just shut the fuck up. It's like somebody's thinking somebody wanted to build, grow the moon. It was a lot of mysteriousness going on here. It was a lot of secrets, a lot of things being kept from someone, okay? Like, for example, the fact that you were juggling, the fact that you were coming in, taking what you want and bouncing back and forth between me and a third party. You forgot to tell me that. But now that you took a loss, like, now I'm better. Like, now, motherfucker, don't want to fuck with you. Now you want to talk. Now you just want to work out an equal give and take, which is not an equal give and take if you're giving to more than one person. And I'm just giving to you. It's like that'll make a bitch harsh on you. A motherfucker too. Because who are you talking to? Who are you playing with? Do I look like some motherfucking PlayStation or some shit? Yeah. Somebody goes really guarded. I do feel like you could be the guarded person and you tell this person how you feel, which is why they are receiving communication from you. I do feel like this person is still going to try to get this to work out for them. Because even though your heart is broken, they see you as wish fulfillment. This is somebody who's selfish. They're worried about what makes them happy. And what works for them. Which strokes their ego, blah, blah, blah. So technically, some people worry more about themselves than the next person. So, yeah, there's that. Self-centered, is that what you call it? Yes. And that's cool if you want to be self-centered. But baby, don't you dare fall away when it's my turn. That's all. Damn. I was supposed to have a timestamp for that, but I don't know what y'all timestamp is, Capricorn. I'm going to have to go back and find it. It'll be alright. Watching the weekend for the Aquarius people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do they need to know at this time? Aquarius. You still hanging in there, huh? Like, all right, we made it. You didn't know. You didn't know. How many times you denied it all? Tell the truth. Like, man, I'm not tired. I'm waiting to light my blunt up to the end of the video in case I get pass outish. Shit, 10 minutes could change. She on Aquarius yet? The world, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. Dun, dun, dun. Some major arcana. Something's happening. Too many major arcanas down here. Something major. Something's out of your control. Something shifting. But doesn't go in your control or against it. On the bottom, we have an Emperor here. This is like somebody taking charge. Wheel of Fortune, will they be taking charge of a second chance? Or possibly both. Somebody could have completed a cycle here now. They're wanting to roll the dice, take a risk, see if something could work out in their favor. Somebody's done plenty of pausing and reflecting over a situation. Somebody's walked away. Somebody's emotionally resigned, emotionally divested from something that does not serve them, or releasing it completely because it's being attached to toxic cycles that are repetitive. Okay, Aquarius. The Judgment. First card out. The Judgment. That could be a Libra. Page of Cups. Apology. Expression of emotions. The Nine of Wands fell there. I guess that's what we're taking in, because nothing else come out in that shuffle. So we got the Judgment, we got the Page of Cups, and we got the Nine of Wands. Somebody's done something. Tell me about this Judgment. Why is the Judgment here? Why? That's what I feel like they're apologizing for in the first place. Why is Judgment here for Aquarius? Page of Wands. Because you're receiving a communication from somebody who says they're releasing burdens of a relationship and they want a second chance. They want to use their tools to make it work with you. They're feeling deeply connected to you. We got Gemini, we got Taurus, we got Aquarius, Virgo, Sagittarius. What's the Page of Wands? You're receiving communication about somebody releasing burdens, dropping justice. The King of Wands. Is this somebody who feels like they're doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do? This could be a Sagittarius masculine is what it's given, but it could also be a Leo or Aries as well. This is a masculine. Look, he feels like you're the one for him, and he wants to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. This is what you'll be receiving in the messages. This is what he'll be telling you. Will he be about what he be talking about? That's what I want to ask my ancestors. Shit. The fuck is he going to be about what he be talking about? That's it. Yes, he is. You know why? It's because he's at the crossroads already with the Two of Swords energy, and he's already in the energy of not wanting to miss out. I'm doing 80 and a 60 fucking ticket. Somebody going to be moving real quick because they ain't trying to miss out. They're already at the crossroads. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. The Death card. But you turn me on, baby. So there's somebody's taking a risk, or the Death card, the Ace of Swords, and the Fool. So it says somebody, Seven of Wands, defensiveness, Eight of Wands. Somebody's moving in the direction of a person and they got a heavy defense up. It's like you're trying to come and talk to them or speak to them, expose some type of communication or clarity in some way, shape, or form with this Ace of Swords. And it could be requiring somebody to take a risk after an ending. Somebody's very guarded, very wounded, very back the fuck up-ish. Excuse me, just saying. What's this Page of Cups? Somebody wants to apologize for being non-committed, non-reliable, taking what they're wanting and getting known. Like there could be a Leo here somewhere, but and then the Seven of Wands. It's like somebody, the Seven of Cups. Somebody had options here, so they was in and out. But I feel like they held. So what's the Seven of Cups? I feel like they held back in most cases, not wanting to expose their hand. Yeah, the Seven of Cups says the Ace of Pentacles to the Hierophant to the Three of Cups. Somebody's got options here. They're got options, but they're in a relationship, or the couple as a whole got options. Maybe they go out and look for a third or some shit like that. It could be some type of misconfusion in one of those situations. Nine of Wands says somebody's very guarded towards it. Somebody coming back. That's what it is. They come back. They make choices, movements, and decisions to try to work it out with you while they're feeling left out in the cold. Five of Swords. And they're hoping that you just open the door back up. The Lovers, this could be a Gemini. This is somebody who's definitely connected to you on the soul level. The Hermit, they've been learning, reflecting. Six of Cups. It's like somebody's mentally conflicted about something new here. Something new, being able to bring in some type of healing. Somebody's got anxiety. They're holding back because of some type of anxiety. But then there's an epiphany, Tiffany, with the Tower moment. Somebody's going to have to trust the process or trust your intuition. Because the Tower is exposing something. But the Three of Swords might expose hurt feelings. Because you've been investing. And it's like, over all this time I've invested or put in energy. And I could have been better off on my own. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Somebody's been passionate about building. And somebody's only like giving small quantities or something at a time. A little bit goes a long way is what I heard. Shit, I don't know what that's about. I can't get enough of you. Okay. Ain't that a bitch? I didn't put Aquarius this time down either. That's all right. I'll get it at the end. I go back and I'm writing in the comments. Okay. Window watching the weekend for the Pisces people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do the Pisces need to know at this time? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Thank you, Miss King. Much love. Pisces. What do you need to know, Pisces? I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Now I clear my throat. And that's, somebody's got throat chakra going on, or they need to speak up, or they're having a blockage in their throat. Six of Swords to the Hierophant to the Tower. I feel like somebody's having a realization. A realization about calmer waters, or about a commitment in the calmer waters. Somebody could be currently feeling like they're stuck at a crossroads here. But they're wanting, it's like they're feeling bored and discontent and wanting to do what makes them happy. And somebody's currently taking charge of healing because they regret some type of decision that they made in love here, where maybe they was moving out of illusion over intuition. Okay. Pisces. Ace of Wands. Judgment. And Three of Wands. Nine of Wands, Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles. In the past, there's some type of, somebody's gonna want to move towards you and have a conversation about the past, about, they want you to know the truth about why they left you out or abandoned you in the past. Nine of Wands. Somebody they had already been through a lot or something like that. The Ace of Wands. I'm over sympathizing with motherfuckers. Fuck you, what you been through. I've been through shit too, bitch. I don't give a fuck. That's how I'm rolling up on people in 2025. The fuck, don't you dare stand in my face and act like you the only motherfucker that been through some shit out this bitch. What's up, L? Yep, I do be honest. I be doing my video around this time on Fridays. Ace of Wands. Okay. The Knight of Swords. The Three of Wands. Yes, I feel like there's in the near future, I feel like somebody's gonna be like rushing in here with some harsh truth to spill, and I don't feel like it's necessarily harsh, but it's just gonna be like the truth, the cards being on the table. Nine of Swords, stressing. Ace of Wands. This could be somebody who's passionate about you. Why are they having anxiety and stress for with this Nine of Swords energy? King of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Magician. Somebody's holding back from you, but they got a lot of anxiety going on. This could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this could be you. I feel like somebody wants to like offer you something solid, manifest something solid with you, but they have anxiety. So what's the Knight of Swords then? I feel like this is going to be somebody like expressing this to you or just like telling you the truth because they're just wanting to lay their cards out on the table. The Emperor. This could be an Aries. This could be Justice. This could be a Libra. I just feel like somebody wants to like take charge and do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. So they're taking charge of a situation. Maybe they didn't know what to do for a longest with this Two of Wands energy. And because then look, they got this defensive and guarded energy, and then they're closing out cycles and putting the work in, growing, expanding. Two of Swords. What is that? The King of Wands and the Lovers. That's Gemini energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Regardless, there's a masculine energy who's taking some type of action when it comes to do with something that he feels deeply connected to on a soul level because they want to see it building. Eight of Cups says that somebody could have emotionally walked away because they felt it wasn't serving them, so they cut it the fuck out. This could be an Aquarius energy, or this is somebody still having hope because after you cut them out, feeling like you wasn't getting what you deserve. Somebody is wanting to get on the same page here with this Empress, but this Empress just don't trust you, or she don't trust in love at all. Judgment. So I feel like she's going to have a decision to make, the Empress. Tell about Judgment. The Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. There it is. You're going to have a decision because the Knight of Cups reversed and somebody been here. They about to come talk to you. This is somebody who's sitting here emotionally hurt. Somebody's been through something. Their heart was broken. And because their heart got broken, they decided to suppress emotions. And then the Page of Pentacles. It's like being cheated out of emotion because this person suppressed or some shit like that. I feel like this person could have loyalty to you at this time, though. Yeah, somebody wants to have a solid, loyal commitment with you. The Temperance, the Tower. Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer. Here it comes. The Moon. The High Priestesses. I feel like there's going to be a celebration. Because it's going to be somebody intuitively following their way to where they need to go. Something's hidden from them, but intuitively they could get the answer that they seek. Three of Wands. Overall, I feel like somebody just needs to be patient with themselves. Eight of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Like, you could be looking towards the future and leaving things behind in the past, things that are not emotionally serving you or just not helping you grow or elevate in some way. Yeah, I feel like calmer waters, here you come. The burdens that you're releasing. The Death card, letting it be, okay? Somebody's going to apologize here. Could be an earth sign. Okay, but somebody's going to apologize. Somebody's going to turn around and see that it will be them left in the code and not you. And, excuse me. Better wish they did better. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you motherfucking didn't. Anyway, that's what I got for everybody. And thanks for watching. Please like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Namaste, be blessed, and protect your energy. That's important now. I can go to sleep anytime now. It is just a piece. Y'all be blessed. Protect your energy. There's some suckers out there. What's that? I don't know who that is, people. Not somebody come here and ask me if they're going to find the people that robbed them. Sometimes it's better. Peace, peace. Sometimes it's better not to read the comments. Not right away.